ठीक है, we'll start. Hi Gaurav, thank you so much for doing this with us. We're really glad you're here with us today.
Thank you for calling me.
So let's start with your aviation journey. How did you start this? When did you decide you want to become an airline pilot?
So ever since I was a child, my childhood dream was to become a pilot, but I knew that there will be no proper guidance because everyone in my family either a CA
Yeah.
or a lawyer. So you can say destiny. My father got transferred to Kolkata, and we took a flat on rent, and our neighbors uh, were a family of pilots.
Wow.
3 pilots were there, and the youngest became a good friend.
So he
So
guided you.
he was my role model at that time because I used to see him, going in his uniform, coming in his uniform, and the car is coming to pick him up. So I got inspired, and that time I was in class 9.
Okay.
So as you know, class 11 and 12 is the main time of your schooling where you decide
Yeah.
that what you want to do in life, what you want to pursue. So I told my mom that I want to become a pilot, and she really supported me a lot.
So do you have to like you said कि 11 12 के बाद do you have to get a college degree before you get into the aviation course?
So minimum requirement is 10 plus 2
Okay.
with the physics and maths.
10 plus 2.
As in 12, class 12.
Okay, yeah.
After your higher secondary. Physics and maths.
Okay.
And when I went, there was a requirement of 50% minimum marks in physics and maths.
Only rest.
Rest is all okay, but now the requirement keeps on changing. I don't know whether it's still there or not, but physics and maths, it should be there in your 10 plus 2. So I took science. Then I told a friend of mine that I also want to go into aviation. He guided me. Everything, whatever he told me, I just followed. In fact, he only decided in which school I'll be going.
Oh, wow.
So I went to that school. I did my
So
flying.
where did you go?
I went to US for my flight training. Because in India at that time there was no infrastructure.
This was
Not
say how
many-
many years back?
This was in 2008.
2008. Okay.
Second half of 2008.
I'm sure things have changed now.
Yeah, there are many flying schools in India. I think if someone wants to pursue aviation, he should do it from India only.
I've heard, I could be wrong, but flying courses in India are more expensive than in the US.
10 years back they were, because the dollar was like 55 rupees. Now the dollar is 80. So the course fee remains same, $60,000, but now you're paying a premium of 25 rupees, which
Okay.
is around 12 to 15 lakh rupees more. In India it's 50 lakh rupees, 40 to 50 lakh.
And what's the duration of this course?
So minimum is, they say one year, right from the start. Then you give your exams also. So minimum it can be 1 year. Maximum it depends on person to person, but I know people who have done it in 6 months also.
So when you do these flying courses, so कितने time के अंदर you actually get to fly a plane?
Right from day one you are
From day
flying.
one only?
Day one, as in first you enroll yourself in a flying school. Then in US they follow a different curriculum. In India it's different. So in India you have some ground classes for a month. Then
Okay.
you have to give a written test, a viva. Then they issue you a SPL, which is your student pilot's license. And then you fly. So it takes around 1 or 2 months. And some people, what they do is now they give all their exams before joining their training. So once you clear all those exams, then you don't have to appear for that viva thing.
You can straight go to flying.
You can straight away they'll issue you your SPL on the basis of your exams, and then you can start flying from day one.
Any tips on cracking your pilot interview?
Pilot interview comes much later. First you need to clear all your exams.
The written exams.
The written exams. So first you need to clear it with regulator. Then you have to go through the training. then they will issue you a license, just like your suppose you are
learning license.
driving.
Yeah.
Suppose you are driving, so first you need to get your learning license, then you need to learn how to drive, then you give your exam, then you get your license. So similarly, you get your SPL, student pilot license, then you do your training, then the regulator will issue you your commercial pilot license.
Okay.
So then you are eligible to apply for a job in any of the airline.
And now, how do you crack that?
So I would say that one can crack if he's very sincere, intelligent, and can spend a lot of time studying. You can crack it on your own, but I would definitely suggest that just join some of the classes. There are many classes.
On grooming of...
Not grooming, but there are technical classes also. Then there are classes for your group discussions, for your personal interview also.
Okay.
Because what happens is, not with everyone, it depends how you interact, and they look at, I mean, each and every aspect how confident you are. So the more you speak, the more confident
So
you
in this
become.
also you have like sets of interviews, like you have to clear
So
this.
you have to first clear your written exam, and then there is a psychometric evaluation also. There is some activity, or there is a questionnaire which you have to follow, and then there is a group discussion or group task. They'll
Okay.
give you a task. So the people, they judge you on your decision making, and I mean, what decisions you are taking, how dominant you are,
Okay.
and then you have your personal interview, which is based on HR round and technical round. Technical round is all about aircrafts,
Okay.
what is going on.
But I think every airline has a different. So just say, agar say if there's A380 or like A320, every airline will have the same protocol or like different.
So the basic exam is same. Once you clear that exam, then you get hired by the airline. Then they'll give you a letter of intent, which is LOI. And in that letter they mention about on which aircraft you will be going on, whether it can be ATRs also, 320, 737, 350, 380, depends वो कहाँ पे ले रहे हैं.
Okay.
And then they'll send you for one more training, which is a specific aircraft type rating, which we call type rating. So if you go for a A320 type rating, then you can only fly A320s. You cannot fly 737s or A350.
So you have to go through another training session
Yeah.
to change your aircraft.
उसका
right?
भी एग्जाम होता है.
Uska bhi, like you fly which aircraft?
I fly Airbus A320.
A320.
And 321.
And 321. So if you want to do 350.
Yeah.
You'll
So
have-
if I want to do 350, so from Airbus to Airbus, the transition is very simple because it's the same company.
Same, yeah.
So they have kept it very simple. I think there are only few. There is a training of what 10-15 days, maybe more.
Okay.
It depends on, but it's very simple. But if I want to fly Boeing, let's say if I join Fly Dubai or any other airline which has Boeings, then I'll have to go through a 45-day training program, 30 days or 45 days training program.
So you've never flown a Boeing yet?
Never.
Do you wish to?
For Boeings, you need to have a separate training which will last for around 30-40 days, depends on the curriculum, and then you can fly Boeing. And when you get into an airline, then फिर अलग से ground classes होती है. Airline अपने, they have their own SOPs.
Okay.
Then also you have to give exams. There are different exams also, like DGR, dangerous goods, because it's not always related to the aircraft but safety all around. आग, firefighting procedures, ditching procedures, everyone has their own.
And ये नहीं होता this एक engine में आग लग गया and all of that. How's yeah.
So that is a part of your aircraft.
Okay.
But once you enter the terminal, they will brief you about everything. They'll teach you about everything, like aviation security, कि आप क्या ले जा सकते हो, क्या नहीं ले जा सकते, and fueling कैसे होनी चाहिए, बॉम्ब थ्रेट पे क्या होता है, बहुत कुछ है, हाईजैकिंग सिचुएशन में क्या होता है, अनरूली पैसेंजर्स, वो सब it is a part of aviation security. Dangerous goods में fire fighting, they'll teach you how to fight fire, and there are different drills, ditching drills, and how to use the rafts which are on the, जब cabin crew brief करती है कि आपातकालीन और emergency
landing
के
on
time
water.
landing on water,
Yeah.
wear your life jackets. I am sure अगर कभी हुआ तो आधे से ज़्यादा लोग नहीं पहन पाएंगे because they don't do it every day.
They don't do it every
Even
day.
we don't do it every day. We do it once in 3 years.
But is the aircraft actually equipped with so many life jackets and all?
It is one for each and every
होती है.
passenger. There, it is below your seat. One for each and every passenger. Then we have a life jacket for captain, both captain and first officer. For every crew, there is sufficient number of life jackets, and then there are life rafts also.
Lucky enough अभी तक देखना नहीं
Like
पड़ा.
let's say you are
Thank
landing
God.
on let's say you are landing on water
हाँ.
और अब पानी में तो the aircraft will sink after 30 minutes 40 minutes 1
Yeah.
hour depending on the
So you have
structure.
those rafts.
You have those rafts. Then there is this canopy on the raft. Let's say बारिश हो रही है, weather खराब है तो को canopy भी लगा सकते हो.
Oh.
So they teach you everything.
What about these thunderstorms and all? So it's safe, right, to fly while it's.
You obviously, as pilots, we try to avoid getting into the weather.
हाँ.
What the book says is different, that you have to keep a distance of around 30-40 kilometers depending on the altitude. So the distance also differs, but you keep a safe distance around say 15-20 kilometer you are away from the visible cloud.
Okay.
तो थंडरस्टॉर्म तो दिख रहा होता है दिन में, तो इट इज़ वेरी इजीली विजिबल कि हाँ यहाँ ख़त्म हो रहा है तो लेफ्ट ले लो राइट ले लो. तो वी ट्राई टू सेव, बट समटाइम्स देर इज़ नो वे आउट. सो देन वी हैव अ सिस्टम कॉल्ड वेदर रेडार. वी यूज़ दैट. वी ट्राई टू फाइंड सम पैचेस जहाँ पे कम टर्बुलेंस हो, या वी फील दैट इट इज़ सेफ टू गो इनटू दैट पैच. We have to go through it actually.
Okay. So now, next I would like to ask कि ये जो captain and first officer, so how long do you have to be, like for how long do you have to fly as a first officer to become a captain?
So there are certain number of hours which you need to complete, and then there is an exam also. There are 3 exams which you have to give with the regulator
Okay.
as in DGCA. So once you can clear those exams after becoming a first officer, or you can clear after you get your CPL license also, basic license also. There is a validity of those exams 5 years, and then within 5 years you need to complete those number of hours. So there are categories of license. Like first you get SPL, which is which is the basic license. Then you get your CPL, commercial pilot license. There is a license called private pilot license also,
Okay.
which is somewhere between SPL and CPL. India में it is not that common, but कई लोग लेते हैं. Let's say you want to fly as a hobby. Let's say you want to fly once in 3 months. Not the bigger aircraft, but smaller Cessnas or 4-seaters or 2-seaters. So you take that private pilot license. 3 महीने में जाओ उड़ा के आओ, 2 महीने में जाओ उड़ा के आओ.
Okay.
Private pilot license में you need to get training of around 40 hours, 40-50 hours. For CPL you need to have around 200 hours, 225 if you do multi-engine training also. And then to get, there is this license called ATPL, which is the basic license to become a captain.
Okay.
So airline, it's called airline transport pilot.
अच्छा.
AT, we call it ATPL license. So once you get your CPL, you fly those number of hours, then you clear the exams, the Viva, then you apply for that license, you will get the license, then you tell your company who you are flying for that now I want to become a captain. Obviously they come out with the vacancies for captain. Then you apply that, okay, I want to apply for this vacancy. Then they will also conduct a written exam.
Achha, now let's talk about the more interesting part. So I'm a very, very anxious passenger. I think I'll be very irritating if you're sitting next to me. Tanmay doesn't like to fly with me. So ये जो turbulence होता है, how is it like life threatening? Is it dangerous? Why? मतलब, what do you go through when you enter a turbulent area?
So turbulence can be life threatening. It can be, but it depends how you are sitting in the aircraft. So as a passenger, I would suggest always wear your seat belt.
Okay.
No matter what, whether the signs are on or off, you can just loosen them. It will be as good as not wearing a seat belt. But always wear a seat belt because if there is weather around, we'll warn you that it can be turbulent. But turbulent can be clear air also because there are jet streams which are flowing. Like बहुत बार बोलते हैं कि tailwinds है बहुत ज़्यादा. So at higher altitudes, tailwinds are of around 200-250 kilometers per hour. So there is a stream which is like let's say इतने ही एरिया में वो स्ट्रीम चल रही है. Like 36,000 पे नहीं है but 38,000 पर है.
Okay.
So like if you see अगर कोई let's say a stream of water flowing, तो पानी के बीच में it's all सब शांत होता है. बट आसपास अगर let's say मड होती है तो वो उसके साथ साथ जाती है. So once if you are getting into that jet stream, तो उससे 2000 फीट ऊपर नीचे it can get turbulent because friction create होता है.
हाँ हाँ.
So clear air turbulence में दिखता नहीं है, it can come anytime. So उसके अंदर अगर if you are not wearing a seat belt, you can actually fly in the air in the cabin, hit the ceiling, you can fall, anything can happen. So always wear a seat belt no matter what. And there are then let's say there are so many aircraft flying, इतना busy हो रखा है आजकल. Some big aircraft like A380, 777, it is flying 1000 feet above you. So two aircraft flying in the same direction, they have a minimum separation of 2000 feet. Let's say एक के ऊपर एक अगर फ्लाई कर रहे हैं तो वो 2000 फीट के ऊपर ही करेगा, और जो ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन से आ रहा है वो दैट इज 1000 फीट मिनिमम. सो दैट देयर इज अ गैप ऑफ 1000 फीट इन ईच एंड एवरी एयरक्राफ्ट. तो वंस यू आर क्रॉसिंग दी एयरक्राफ्ट, अगर 1000 फीट ऊपर से वो जा रहा है, सो बिकॉज ऑफ थ्रस्ट वी कॉल इट वेक. सो द वेक विच इज क्रिएटेड बाय द इंजन ऑफ द एयरक्राफ्ट, वो जो थ्रस्ट दे रहे हैं, लेट्स से हेयर ड्रायर करते हैं तो बाल उड़ते हैं, सो that thrust is so much that it falls because of gravity and it can hit you. So अगर उसमें भी आप फंसते हो तो
बुरा turbulence होता है.
उसमें भी बहुत बुरा होता है. There was this private aircraft which lost almost 8,000-9,000 feet
because of
the wake turbulence, because वो पूरा turbulent air होती है.
Oh.
It's like a whirlpool, मतलब उसमें कुछ भी हो सकता है.
But I'm sure you guys avoid such routes, na?
Not such routes, because routes everyone flies on the same route, but we are aware because we have an equipment in which we can see the aircraft. So we usually ask the air traffic controller that what type of aircraft it is, whether it's a small aircraft or same type, let's say A320. If it's a wide body has big engines. So we usually, there is a procedure, we either take left or right by 4-5 kilometers depending on the direction of the wind. अगर लेफ्ट से आ रही है तो obviously the wake will go to the right.
Opposite direction.
हाँ, so we usually turn left or right depending on the wind. There are many factors. So,
and how is India as a region? Like, are we in a very turbulent zone?
No, we are not. Only like northern part of India, it can get turbulent. If you go to Bombay, let's say अहमदाबाद से नीचे जाओगे, वहाँ पे वेदर अगर होता है तो इट इज़ ऑल वाटर वेपर में क्लाउड इज़ ऑल वाटर वेपर. इट इज़ नॉट, आई मीन लाइक नॉर्थ इंडिया में जैसे अपने यहाँ आंधी आती है, थंडरस्टॉर्म, वी कॉल इट थंडरस्टॉर्म ओवर हियर, वहाँ पे इट्स ऑलवेज वाटर वेपर. तो अगर आप क्लाउड में घुस भी रहे हो तो इट वोंट बी दैट टर्बुलेंट जितना नॉर्थ इंडिया में होगा. तो द मोर यू गो अप इट बिकम्स टर्बुलेंट. सो जेट स्ट्रीम जो है वो दिल्ली के ऊपर काफ़ी, हाँ, दिल्ली कलकत्ता
So how
पे
is
बहुत
it
है.
flying while there's a sandstorm? Does it affect up there?
So sandstorm at high altitude, sandstorm is not there. In Rajasthan it is up till 15,000-18,000, but वो ज़्यादा भी हो सकता है. अभी तक इतना ज़्यादा देखा नहीं है, but we usually get weather warnings.
But what about while landing?
So we won't land. We'll try to go either climb up or hold. We can do circles at a place where there is no weather.
Okay.
या तो होल्डिंग कर लो, मतलब घूमते रहो एक ही जगह. Let the weather to get improved. Let's say बारिश हो रही है, वेदर साइकिल लास्ट फॉर अराउंड 40 to 50 मिनट्स. देखा होगा तेज़ बारिश होती है तो वो एक 15-20 मिनट का ऐसा पैच होता है जब बहुत तेज़ होती है, देन इट बिकम नॉर्मल. फिर उसके आधे घंटे बाद फिर तेज़ होने लग जाती है. तो यू एक्चुअली गेट अ विंडो टू लैंड. अगर उसमें हो रहा है तो ठीक है, अदरवाइज कंटिजेंसी इज ऑलवेज देयर. यू हैव फ्यूल टू गो टू एन ऑल्टरनेट एयरफील्ड. You can always go to.
Is the turbulence worse over like water or mountains?
On mountains. Yeah, because mountains it's bad. अब वो मैं अगर डिटेल में जाऊँगा तो उसके अंदर I'll actually have to get into few subjects, but it's worse over mountain.
Oh, mountains. So Ladakh must be a little tricky.
Ladakh is tricky. Only few pilots are cleared for Ladakh. Everyone cannot fly to Ladakh because there is a set procedure. There is a point which I have heard from my friends who are Ladakh cleared, Leh Ladakh cleared, that you have to fly up till a point, then you have to take the weather. And once you cross that point or descend below that point, you are committed to land.
No matter
And
what.
No matter what. So you actually have to be very vigilant. और सिचुएशनल अवेयरनेस काफ़ी ज़्यादा चाहिए होती है. But Ladakh usually our company is flying to Ladakh from Delhi and Bombay, so they don't train everyone in India to go to Ladakh.
Okay.
Because it's of no use. It involves a lot of money, training time, training cost. तो
So the
ज़रूरत नहीं है.
worst landing in India is Ladakh.
Not worst landing. Worst landing can be anywhere.
I mean, like the trickiest landing.
Trickiest approach is Ladakh. If you talk about the shortest runways, Patna runway is very short, very very short. So landing can get worst anywhere. मतलब जयपुर में भी हो सकती है, दिल्ली में भी हो सकती है. But you need the runway to stop the aircraft. अगर उसमें your aiming point misses, then you constantly have to think कि land करूँ या वापस ऊपर जाऊँ.
Same with Bhutan, no?
Bhutan is also very. Paro is only, I think, people flying for Bhutan Airways or I think Royal Bhutan. They can only land in Bhutan. Other airlines cannot fly to Bhutan.
Fly.
Yeah. And if you, let's say, some private aircraft wants to fly to Bhutan, so you need to have a navigator. Only Bhutan airline का ही कोई navigator होता है. He should be on board. He will navigate you. वो बहुत tricky है.
Any tricky landing that you have done?
Tricky landing I haven't. Tricky as in every landing is different. It can get tricky. But I have landed in. Recently there was this cyclone Remal in Bay of Bengal.
Okay.
So I was flying to Calcutta. I don't remember the exact date, but one day the whole airfield was shut, and I was flying the second day.
Okay.
So the weather was still bad, and when I reached Calcutta, there were around 13 aircrafts ahead of me. They were holding. They were waiting for their turn because the weather was so bad that none of the aircrafts could land. And I waited for around 40 minutes. And I told my first officer कि we have around 20 minutes of fuel, otherwise we'll have to go to Varanasi. So I told him that just tell ATC that we would like to shoot an approach, because एक ट्राई मारेंगे, अगर उतर गए तो ठीक है, नहीं उतरे तो let's go to Varanasi. No point waiting here because there are so many aircraft. So there were 2 aircrafts जिन्होंने मेरे से पहले बोला that we would like to try because they were also getting low on fuel. So I also told them I also would like to land. I also would like to shoot an approach. And the first aircraft, he was unable to land. Second aircraft landed, and third was me. I also landed. But in my mind, I was not scared, but I was thinking that इतने खराब वेदर में कभी लैंड किया नहीं है.
हाँ.
एंड एक्चुअली माई फर्स्ट ऑफिसर वॉज वेरी करेजियस. उसने मतलब वो चू तक नहीं बोला कि सर मत करो या नहीं करो. ही वॉज ऑल्सो कॉन्फिडेंट कि हो जाएगा. एंड वी लैंडेड. द विंड्स वर अराउंड at 2000 feet, the winds were around 90 kilometers coming from left, and aircraft limitation is around 40 kilometers.
Oh.
but the winds on the ground, they were not that strong. They were around 40-45 kilometers per hour. So we landed somehow.
ऐसा हुआ लैंड करते सब चिल्लाइए
हाँ,
फाइनली वी लैंडेड.
everyone clapped, and I will say that was a hard landing, not a very good landing.
This was very recent.
Yeah, I think 2 months back.
Oh wow.
So everyone was clapping, and people were saying very good landing. I don't know why, because
I'm just glad I was not on that.
I told the flight engineer that I suspect a hard landing. Just look the undercarriage, as in the wheels, everything is okay. He said कि सर सब तो बोल रहे हैं कि अच्छी लैंडिंग करी है, आप बोल रहे हो हार्ड लैंडिंग हुई है. मैं कह यार वो सब तो इसलिए बोल रहे हैं बिकॉज
वो सेफली पहुंच
गए. अदरवाइज होते हैं इंसिडेंट, रेगुलर होते रहते हैं. बॉम्ब थ्रेट भी आया हुआ है.
like while you were flying.
While we were flying, that time I was the first officer.
Oh. Any protocol for prototype for that कि अगर ऐसा हो तो?
Protocol is obviously, so there is a bomb threat which is specific and which is not specific. Specific means जिसने भी थ्रेट किया है वो बता रहा है कि मैंने इसी जहाज़ में बॉम्ब रखा है. एंड नॉट स्पेसिफिक इज रैंडमली ही कैन से कि दिल्ली से बॉम्बे वाली फ़्लाइट में कुछ रख दिया है या XYZ कहीं से भी कुछ भी कर दिया है. तो वी वर फ्लाइंग फ्रॉम जयपुर टू बॉम्बे एंड वी वर अराउंड वेरी क्लोज टू बॉम्बे, almost 1 hour 15 minutes, and 1 hour 15 minutes we flew, and we were about to land. We got a message saying that we have a specific bomb threat for your flight, follow your procedures. So if you are at high altitude, then there is a lot of pressure difference. तो एक छोटा बॉम्ब भी बहुत बड़ा हो सकता है बिकॉज ऑफ प्रेशर डिफरेंस. बट वी वर एट लो ऑल्टीट्यूड, इतना प्रेशर डिफरेंस था नहीं, एंड हम लोग लैंड करने ही वाले थे. तो माई कैप्टन टोल्ड मी कि ये देख, आई वॉज बिजी फ्लाइंग. माई कैप्टन टोल्ड मी कि देख क्या है, देयर वाज अ मैसेज, एंड आई टोल्ड हिम कि सर वो देखो बॉम्बे पास में ही है, अभी तक फटना होता तो फट चुका होता.
हाँ.
अंदर से तो मेरे को भी लग रहा था कि यार पता नहीं क्या है, बट वन हैज़ टू बी कॉन्फिडेंट. आई टोल्ड हिम कि सर अभी तक फटना होता तो फट जाता. एंड मोस्टली सब होक्स होती है बिकॉज पीपल आर नॉट अवेयर. लोगों को लगता है कि मजाक में बोल दो फ्लाइट रुक जाएगी, हम फ्लाइट बोर्ड कर लेंगे.
What? People do that?
Someone did that. लोग बहुत करते हैं. लोगों को लगता है ये मजाक है, ये मजाक नहीं है, सीरियस कॉन्सिक्वेंसेज होते हैं बहुत ज़्यादा. मतलब आपको जेल हो सकती है 7-8-10 साल की भी. दिल ट्रीट यू एज टेररिस्ट. तो ये मजाक करना नहीं चाहिए. तो देन व्हेन वी लैंडेड इन मुंबई वी फॉलोड आवर प्रोसीजर्स. तो यूजुअली व्हेन ऐसा कुछ होता है तो वी पार्क द एयरक्राफ्ट टू अ रिमोट बे, जिससे टर्मिनल इज ऑल्सो वेरी फार and some hangars are also very far. So we parked our aircraft to a remote bay, and within 5 minutes सारे CISF personnel और fire fighting services उन्होंने एक पूरा पेरीमीटर बना लिया एयरक्राफ्ट से. अराउंड 100 और 50 मीटर्स का पेरीमीटर बनाया. उसमें प्रोसीजर होता है कि कार्गो होल्ड, यू आर नॉट सपोज टू ओपन योर कार्गो होल्ड. सारे पैसेंजर उतरेंगे, दे विल टेक यू टू अ सेपरेट टर्मिनल, देन दे विल फ्रिस्क यू. सबकी वापस चेकिंग होगी सबके हैंड बैग्स के साथ, और बस उसी के बाद ही दे क्लियर यू.
But it was all clear. It was just a hoax क्या?
It was a hoax call. There was this guy in Jaipur who missed his flight.
Oh my god.
उसका बॉम्बे में कुछ काम था और
सही में ऐसा होता है?
उसका काम था, बट उसमें भी ये हुआ था कि सब कुछ हो गया. वी टोल्ड द क्रू कि आप प्लीज़ लुक फॉर एनी अनआइडेंटिफाइड बैग, कि कुछ बैग पड़ा हुआ है और अनआइडेंटिफाइड है.
Did that guy board the flight?
No, she did not.
He did not.
He was unable. उसने जब तक उसको लगा कि मैं कर देता हूँ, बट जब तक वो फ्लाइट तो उड़ जाएगी. फ्लाइट हाथों हाथ तो हमें बताते नहीं है. हम तो वी ऑलमोस्ट रीच मुंबई.
तो उसका क्या किया जिसने ये किया था?
देन आई थिंक उस सब लोग बहुत CISF इन लोगों ने देखा कि किस किस की फ़्लाइट छूटी है, उसको कॉल किया. मतलब लेट्स से 4 लोगों की छूटी है, 4 लोगों को कॉल किया कि आप आ जाओ, आपको दूसरी फ़्लाइट पे बोर्ड कर रहे हैं. तो उनमें से आई थिंक एक आदमी आया, पकड़ लिया उसको.
Oh wow,
अभी पता नहीं वो कहाँ है बट
that's strange. So now just like a funny thing.
हाँ.
शादी से पहले यूनिफॉर्म कितनी काम आई लड़के पटाने के लिए?
लड़कियाँ एक्चुअली ज़रूरत पड़ी नहीं पठाने की, पर काम आती है लोगों के.
How do you like you work your charm through your uniform?
मतलब यार यू गो टू योर फ्लाइट एंड देन यू गो टू योर होटल. अब या तो उस बीच में यूनिफॉर्म पहन के कहीं निकल जाओ, वो पॉसिबल नहीं है. अब लेट्स से टर्मिनल पे आप घूम रहे हो और आपको लोग देख रहे हैं, सब लोग देखते हैं, तो डिपेंड करता है पर्सन टू पर्सन.
Do you enjoy flying with female first officers over male first officers?
Not a specific choice, but a good first officer, जिसको अपना काम आता हो, जो मेरा काम कम कर दे. अदरवाइज मेरा काम बहुत बढ़ जाता है.
So you basically have to instruct them.
So there is a set roles which we have to play. Let's say as a captain I can ask my first officer to fly. Let's say आज मैं गया और मैंने बोला कि यार इट्स योर सेक्टर, यू फ्लाई. सो जो भी उसका काम है वो मैं करूँगा. सो वी हैव आवर डिफरेंट फ्लोज दैट एज अ पायलट फ्लाइंग आई हैव टू डू दीज फ्लोज. एज अ पायलट मॉनिटरिंग द अदर इज पायलट मॉनिटरिंग. As a pilot monitoring, I have to handle the radio communication, I have to do the paperwork, then I have my own flows, I have to read the checklist, everything.
यार बहुत टेक्निकल है यार ये भी.
टेक्निकल तो
Too
है.
much protocols ये वो it's too much like.
तो अगर कोई लेट्स से ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई फर्स्ट ऑफिसर गंदा है, बट लेट्स से कोई इनएक्सपीरियंस है, कोई 100 घंटे में अच्छा हो जाता है, कोई 1000 में अच्छा हो जाता है. रिसेंटली आई वाज फ्लाइंग विद द फर्स्ट ऑफिसर हु इज जस्ट गोइंग टू बिकम अ कैप्टन. तो उसको सब आता है. मतलब आई बिकम अ लिटिल रिलैक्स्ड. और जब कॉकपिट एक्सपीरियंस अगर बढ़ जाता है, लेट्स से आई हैव 4000 5000 आवर्स, ही हैज 3000 आवर्स, सो टोटल वी हैव अराउंड 7-8,000 आवर्स कॉकपिट एक्सपीरियंस. तो उससे सिचुएशनल अवेयरनेस भी हाई रहती है. पता है कहीं पे अगर इफ़ यू आर लैगिंग बिहाइंड ही विल कोप अप, इफ़ ही इज़ लैगिंग बिहाइंड यू विल कोप अप. बट अगर कोई इनएक्सपीरियंस फर्स्ट ऑफिसर आता है तो देन यू डू थिंग्स आराम से. यू डोंट हैव टू रश. घर जाने की सबको जल्दी होती है, अरे जल्दी कर, जल्दी तेज़ चलाओ, ये करो वो करो. बट अगर ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ टाइम आई हैव लर्न कि अगर मैं उसकी जगह था जब, तो मैं भी स्लो था. ऑब्वियसली इट कम्स विद एक्सपीरियंस ओनली. तो अगर कोई कम इनएक्सपीरियंस फर्स्ट ऑफिसर है तो सब कुछ आराम से करो, उसको सीधा बोल दो. लाइक व्हाट आई डू इज़ आई टेल हिम कि अगर लग रहा है कहीं भी दैट वी आर गोइंग वे टू फास्ट, जस्ट लेट मी नो. मेरे को टोक देना और बेझिझक टोक देना, क्योंकि कभी कभार
Do you have like set speed कि इससे ऊपर नहीं जा सकते या कुछ?
एवरीथिंग इज मॉनिटर्ड एयरक्राफ्ट में. आप कुछ भी आउट ऑफ द सेफ्टी नेट कर नहीं सकते हो. इनफैक्ट
Have you ever done something which you were not supposed to do?
नॉट इंटेंशनली, अनइंटेंशनली. एक बार वेदर ख़राब था तो एक मनूवर इट बेंट रॉन्ग. मतलब वी कुडंट डू, वी ट्राइड टू डू इट राइट, बट वो वेदर में किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है. तो इंस्टेड ऑफ गेनिंग ऑल्टीट्यूड वी लॉस्ट अराउंड 800 feet एंड वी वर वेरी क्लोज टू द ग्राउंड एंड दैट वाज वेरी बैड.
In like it was flying domestic only?
It was we were flying from Indore to Delhi. Delhi had very bad weather, and we actually had to cancel our approach at around 1100 feet from the ground.
Wow.
We went around, so we again climbed back up. We climbed till 2600 feet. And 2600 feet पे जाके we again lost around 800 feet because of the weather.
Because of the weather. So you couldn't do much there, ना?
मतलब हम लोगों ने पूरा, मैं फर्स्ट ऑफिसर था तब, मेरे को कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था तब हो क्या रहा है. मतलब इट वॉज दैट बैड बिकॉज लाइटनिंग भी हो रही थी, एयरक्राफ्ट इतना ज़्यादा हिल रहा था.
Were you scared at that point?
नहीं, मैं आई वॉजंट स्केर्ड.
But you know everything was under control.
हाँ, एवरीथिंग वॉज अंडर कंट्रोल. आई वॉजंट स्केर्ड. तब तक मुझे डर नहीं लगता था. उस दिन के बाद से मेरे को थोड़ा डर नहीं लगता है, बट मैं थोड़ा कॉन्शियस रहता हूँ कि नहीं अब नहीं करना है, बिकॉज दैट वॉज रियली बैड. वो होता है ना कि कभी कुछ होता है एंड देन यू आर लाइक कि नहीं यार थोड़ा आराम से, मतलब हो सकता है, किसी के साथ भी हो सकता है. सो ये कभी नहीं सोचना चाहिए कि नहीं मेरे साथ नहीं होगा, हो किसी के साथ भी सकता है.
That's very true, yeah.
So
So what would you say, like, being an airline pilot as a career option, the pay and everything, is it lucrative? Like,
it is very lucrative अगर आज का टाइम देखें, but if you compare it with the salaries which pilots used to get 10 years back and the inflation, it is not that much,
okay,
but the pay is good. Pay is good. Career is obviously good. You get to wear your uniform. You know,
uniform.
it's the uniform. You get to fly an aircraft, 800 crore aircraft. So much of responsibility. You know.
Also like ये उसकी वो private jets जो होते हैं like private shop जो ये release as in big people वालों के उनके pilots के private pilots होते हैं या you guys
Private.
are-
No, so private pilot, as a private pilot, you cannot get paid for your services. As in, like
वो तुम्हें
But you take a license for that also, na?
private. हाँ, so those are come. So let's say मैं जाके किसी के लिए fly कर रहा हूँ. Let's say I'm flying for you, and you are paying me my salary. So technically, I am giving you my service, and you are paying me. So that is all commercial transaction. So as a private pilot, I can fly as a hobby for myself, or I can fly for you, but you cannot pay me.
Oh.
So that is private pilot. जैसे मेरा खुद का एयरक्राफ्ट है, मैं फ्लाई करना चाहता हूँ, तो मैं कमर्शियल ट्रेनिंग क्यों करूँगा?
नहीं अब जैसे अंबानी है उनके private jets हैं
So their aircraft is private aircraft, but their pilots are commercial pilots only.
oh so where they can call you and just be like कि fly for me
They no. So they are on their they are on Reliance's payroll. अगर अंबानी का पायलट है तो अंबानी के पेरोल.
प्राइवेट ही होगा उसका तो मतलब
बट
खुद का होगा
पेरोल
ना.
तो है ही.
हाँ.
हाँ मतलब जेट उसका
But
प्राइवेट.
हाँ.
much higher than commercial pilots like as in वैसे pilots जो
So captain, not much higher, not much of a difference, but their life is
rather relaxed
not relaxed, I would say.
first
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure they're flying all the time.
let's say आज अंबानी का मन किया कि आज मेरे को तो वहाँ जाना है. You don't have a schedule. I have as flying for a commercial airliner, I have a schedule for a month. कि मेरे को आज इस जगह जाना है. Let's say अब मेरे को पता है कल मैं अहमदाबाद जा रहा हूँ.
like
अगर
celebrities के private jets होते हैं तब
सेलिब्रिटीज़ के प्राइवेट जेट होते हैं. सो प्राइवेट जेट में प्रॉब्लम यही है, मोस्टली ऑल द सेलिब्रिटीज दे हायर द जेट्स, दे टेक इट जस्ट लाइक वी हायर अ कैब. ओला उबर की तरह वो भी हायर करते हैं. तो लेट्स से देयर आर कंपनीज हु हैज देयर ओन प्राइवेट एयरक्राफ्ट, आई मीन जेट हु गिव प्राइवेट एयरक्राफ्ट ऑन रेंट, कि भाई दिल्ली टू मुंबई इतना है या जो भी है. उनको कॉल किया तो दे हैव देयर ओन पायलट्स ऑन देयर पेरोल, तो वो उनके लिए काम कर रहे हैं और किसी के लिए नहीं कर रहे हैं.
Okay.
तो वो कमर्शियल पायलट्स ही है. और फिर स्टेबिलिटी जो है, अब मेरा आज मन कर रहा है, लेट्स से कोई सेलिब्रिटी है, उसको बुला लिया कि सर कल आपको पहुंचना है उदयपुर, ये शो है, इतने पैसे मिल रहे हैं. अब वो बोलेगा मैं तो प्राइवेट जेट से आऊँगा, तो अब आज वो कॉल करेगा कि मेरे को प्राइवेट जेट दो. फिर वो प्राइवेट जेट वाला अपने पायलट को बोलेगा कि भाई कल उदयपुर जाना है, आ जाओ. तो अब उसके लिए तो वो तो बोल रहा था यार मैं तो प्रिपेयर्ड ही नहीं था, मुझे पता ही नहीं है. अब कभी कभार होता है कोई बंदा कहीं जाता है, लेट्स से गोवा गया, 2 दिन के लिए गया, सो फॉर 2 days यू आर इन गोवा एन्जॉइंग, होटल में रुक रहे हो आराम से, और उसका मन कर गया मैं 5 दिन और रुकूंगा. फिर अब 5 दिन रुको वहाँ पे, आप कुछ कर थोड़ी ना सकते हैं उसमें. पैसे अच्छे मिलते हैं, पैसे पर अगर वो पैसा खर्च ही नहीं कर पाओ तो फिर फायदा क्या है उस पैसे का.
ऑन है ना अभी.
आई मीन यू डोंट गेट टू सी योर फैमिली, अगर तो कोई मतलब ही नहीं है. अब कर किसके ले रहे हो? अब तो बीवी बच्चे हो गए तो अब तो उनके लिए ही कर रहे हो.
चलो, now to finish this session, let's do a quick rapid fire round. ठीक है. So my first question,
cut
okay, now let's finish our session with a quick rapid fire round. The most difficult runway you have landed at?
As a first officer, I think Patna. As a captain, not really any, I feel, because as of now I'm not cleared to go on short field. So I've been landing on long runways only.
Okay, your dream aircraft to fly?
Boeing 747.
Boeing?
Yes. Queen of skies.
Your If you weren't a pilot, what would you be?
I would have been a chartered accountant, maybe working for some, maybe Big Four.
You prefer flying daytime or nighttime?
Daytime, not early mornings, but yes, daytimes.
Your favorite place to visit?
Favorite place would be Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Yes, weather is good, beer is nice.
Girls are nice.
I will.
Airport lounge.
Airport ला अच्छा ठीक है कर सकते हैं ना अभी भी. Favorite
Girls are nice everywhere. Girls का तो क्या पता, you get.
चांदी को बेच दूँ मैं.
Girls are nice everywhere. अब मतलब एक को तो जाके मिलना नहीं है, कोई भी कभी भी मिल सकता है.
ऐसे भी एयरपोर्ट पे टशन में तो चलते होंगे ना. While walking to the thing also.
मैं
Yeah.
कैप्टन हूँ.
As a
aviators.
seriously tell you, as a youngster, when I just got this job, तब थोड़ा होता था, बट तब आप नर्वस ही इतने होते हो कि वो टशन सारा निकल जाता है. और नाउ व्हेन यू आर एक्सपीरियंस, तो आप टशन मार के क्या करो, यू नो यू आर डूइंग दिस एवरी डे. बट हाँ, कॉन्फिडेंटली तो चलते ही हो.
अरे कोई ब्रांड्स एसोसिएटेड होते हैं कि ये सिर्फ पायलट ब्रांड्स हैं, लाइक एज इन एविएटर्स मे बी और समथिंग लाइक दैट.
Also, there is this brands होते हैं associated, जैसे if you have heard of this brand called Travel Pro, which make suitcases. So they have their own series of suitcases for airline crew. They give lifetime warranty, and most of the like Remova, if you have heard of, Remova has their own pilot bags.
But do you get it from the airlines?
No, we don't get it from the airline. You have to buy it on your own.
But Remova तो
रिमूवा तो हाँ, बट है, होते हैं कई लोग. लाइक व्हाट आई हैव सीन इज, अगर किसी को लग्जरी पायलट्स मोस्टली दे बाय टू मी.
to me.
यस, मोस्टली दे बाय टू मी. एंड सनग्लासेस है तो सनग्लासेस Ray-Ban हैज देयर ओन एविएटर वाले. एंड देयर इज दिस ब्रांड कॉल्ड Randolph Engineering, which specifically makes pilot sunglasses, which are like very crazy. Tom Cruise ने वही पहने थे.
Do you actually wear your sunglasses while like flying?
Yes, I do.
While flying?
Yes. Obviously, I mean, आंखें हमारी भी यार, गाड़ी जलाते हुए पहन सकते हो, तो फ्लाइंग करते हुए क्यों नहीं पहन सकते?
धूप
The
पड़ती है ना?
sunglasses should not be Polaroid, because then it's very difficult to see the screens in front of you.
गाड़ी की तरह तुम लोग के भी होता है क्या फ्लैप?
Sun visors होते हैं, but once you are airborne, you actually don't have to look outside. So some people, they get those sunshades, they block their windshield because धूप बहुत तेज आती है, बहुत ज़्यादा तेज आती है. तो अगर आपको सेफली डेस्टिनेशन पे उतरना है तो you should be relaxed. No?
Okay, thank you so much, Gaurav, and we had a really good conversation.
Thank you for having me.